welcome back to But First Coffee, where life begins after coffee. Today I'm going to share with you my tips and tricks for getting out the door when you are running late or you are in a rush. So let's get started. The first tip involves starting the night before. I wish that I had learned this trick earlier in my lifetime, but it is just so helpful if you do some things the night before when you're not tired, you're not in a rush, you're not groggy. I like to start right when I finish dinner. I will pack my lunch for the next day or my breakfast, and I will get it all set up and just put it in a specific spot in the refrigerator so that everything is together and all I have to do in the morning is grab it. I will usually set up my coffee as well, so all I need to do in the morning is just hit that brew button. Another thing that I always do is pack my bags. I make sure that I have any of the things that I need. There's nothing worse than in the morning, like you can't find some book that you need or a pair of keys or whatever, and you're like running around trying to find it. If you pack your bag the night before, then you have everything you need, and in the morning all you need to do is grab it. I will pick out my outfit the night before. Sometimes I will just mentally pick out my outfit. I think about what I know is clean in my closet, and I pick an outfit like in my mind. Other days I will actually take pieces out of my closet and sort of lay out the outfit that I'm going to wear so that I know I have all of the pieces that I need. So that way in the morning I'm not rushing around trying to find like the cami that I need to wear under the t-shirt that I want to wear that day or whatever. The last thing I do is I start to take care of my hair the night before. I usually like to sleep with it in some type of braid or something just because it gets really tangled at night and I don't want to wake up with bedhead and have to worry about taking care of all of that. I like to sleep with my hair in twists, so I will section my hair into 4 different pieces and then I basically just twist them away from my head and pin them into place. This is really comfortable to sleep in, and when I take it down the next day, it just gives my hair really like loose, tousled sort of like texture. It's not really crimped like a braid, but there's like some texture to my hair. I don't have crazy bed head going on, so that is the last thing that I do, usually the night before. Alright, now it is the morning and you are probably tired and you shuffle yourself into the bathroom. Good morning, princess! The first thing I do is I try to sort of get myself awake. The first thing I like to do is brush my teeth. I've read things that say the process of brushing your teeth and just like the tingling of the mint can really help to wake you up. People suggest that you should brush your teeth midday as well. If like you tend to get groggy around 2 o'clock, they say brushing your teeth can sort of help like wake you up. Obviously, I get myself a cup of coffee. You don't want to do anything before coffee. And lots of times I will put on some good jam, something that's gonna pump me up and like get me excited for the day, and I can sort of dance and that gets like my blood going.
Callie, what are you doing?
Nothing. Okay, and then I move on to getting ready. Even if I'm in a rush, I do not skip any of my skincare routine. If I only have time, I would rather take care of my skin than try to put makeup on top of skin that hasn't been taken care of. For makeup, I always use a BB cream when I'm in a rush. It is just fuss-free, it's so easy. You don't need to grab a brush, you can just apply it with your fingers. You don't have to worry about being streaky or splotchy or not blending in nice. You can really just rub it on with your face. And then I go ahead and I conceal. I use a concealer on my under eyes, and I like to use it on my chin, down my nose, just brighten up my face, make me look more awake and feel more awake. Before I blend in my concealer, I like to take a makeup setting spray and spray my entire face, and then blend my concealer in after I have sprayed. I just feel like this helps the concealer really set into place. It's just a great way to ensure that my concealer is staying put without having to put a lot of time or effort into it. I don't like to neglect my brows even when I am in a rush, and I love these little brow mascaras because they make life so much easier. It doesn't totally completely fill in your eyebrow, but it just gives your brow a more polished look, which is all that you want, and it takes like less than 30 seconds. You just swipe it on really quick and you've got a more polished looking brow. Most days I'm in a rush, I will just totally skip eyeshadow. If I have a little bit of time, I like these little cream eyeshadows. You don't have to worry about priming or blending or any of that stuff really. And now I love to do a good winged liner. Ain't nobody got time for that. But it's just not reasonable when you're in a rush. But if I want a little something extra, I like to just take a black kohl liner and I will smudge it into sort of like the outer half of my eye, and then I will take the little smudgy end and I'll just sort of smudge it and smoke it out. It gives a nice soft look, but it is so much easier than trying to do a winged liner or do gel liner or something like that. And of course, whenever I'm in a rush, I always just load on the mascara. Right now I'm trying out this one from Tarte, and I really like it because I can load on a couple of layers without it getting clumpy. When your eyelashes are really like on point, you've got great mascara, it really just opens up your eyes. It makes the look a little more put together without having to do a lot to the eyes. I finished with some blush. Whenever I'm in a rush, this the Balm's Hot Mama blush is just one I always go to. It's a beautiful color, but it's also got a nice shimmer in it, so I feel like I'm getting like a nice dewy look to my skin all in one product. I absolutely love it. And for lips, a color balm is the best thing. When you have a little color on your lips, it makes you look like you put in the effort, but color balms are just so much more effortless than a lipstick. You don't have to worry about liners or the lipstick feathering or any of that. You can kind of just like wipe a little on. You got a little bit of color on your lips, but it was super easy and super fast. And that about does it for my makeup. Before I move on to my hair, I throw on my outfit. I picked this dress that I got from Fevrie, an online boutique. I will put it in the down bar. I love dresses when you are in a rush because it's sort of like the top and the bottom all at once. You don't have to worry about matching. Moving on to hair, I just take my hair out of those little twists, and it just gives my hair a nice, like I said, loose sort of textured look. And then all I need to do is grab a curling wand. I usually will curl the front 3 pieces and I'm pretty much good to go. If my hair is a little bit frizzy from sleeping on it, I will just take a little bit of Moroccan oil. I rub it between my hands and then I just sort of like tousle it into my hair to help with those flyaways. If you have shorter hair or maybe just the twisting and sleeping on it doesn't work for you, you can definitely go for something like a braided headband, or you can do like a side ponytail that's sort of dressed up. I actually have an entire video where I shared 4 different hairstyles that you can use when you are running late for school or for work, and I will link that in the down bar if you're looking for some other hairstyles that you can do super quick. And that's pretty much about it. You are going to be ready so much quicker than you thought. You're going to have time to like Snapchat all your friends. You can do some lunges, you know, work out your biceps maybe, pump some iron. You could cure cancer. I don't know what you're going to do with that time, but you got it, girl, because you got ready so fast. Just grab your stuff, you already packed it the night before, and you're ready to go, you're out the door. Alright guys, that does it for my tips and tricks for getting out the door quick and easy. I really appreciate you guys stopping by and watching. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. If you have any great time-saving tricks, leave it for us in the comments down below. I would love to know what tips and tricks you guys use in the morning to get ready a little bit faster. But that does it for today's video. I will see you all in my next video.